What's up, guys? YouTube, what up?
Yo.
Oh, let's go to the chat. Chat is already in here. Wait,
it's already lit, man.
Wait,
it's already lit.
Oh, we got Dre Powers twins saying hype. We got Face Crook. What's up? We're in the building. The Gaming Advocate. I was on his show. I think 2 weeks ago. Had an awesome time. This man knows his stuff. Like, I mean, wow. He's subscribed to that man right there. Somar, what's up, man? Slayer. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bibbidi Bop.
Yeah.
Bibbidi Bop, man. He bopping everybody over the head in the Crucible, man. That's the man right there. Probably the #1 Destiny 2 streamer on Stadia, man. Easy. Let's get it. Omar's in the house. All right, cool. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Waypoint Gaming Podcast. I'm joined by Dre Power 5. Yeah.
What's up?
And JD3 MXP. Check him out. Great channel coming up. Great content. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, Bibbidi Bob. Let me make these big. Yep. So, what's up, guys? What's up? How y'all doing this week?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Great.
Yeah.
What's up, man? I had the whole week off, so I'm full of energy, man.
Yeah.
I made some videos. I got that well-rested buff.
I know, right?
Destiny 2 players know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man.
Right.
It's awesome to be out here, man. So what y'all playing, man? What y'all been playing this week?
Drake can go first.
Drake?
Listen, nothing too out of the ordinary. Typical Warframe, Destiny.
Yeah, you stay on Warframe.
Listen, man, I'm hooked. Sorry, I'm hooked, man. It is. Now, listen, it's a game where it's gonna take you a good 6 months to get into it. Seriously, no joke. So don't think you're gonna go in there and just start feeling powerful. No, but it's a great game. Been loving it. Destiny. Really been enjoying the season. We'll talk more about that. But right now I'm good. As a gamer. Nice. I'm good with those two. Yep. Those are kind of keeping me happy for right now.
What a time to be alive, man. JD, what you playing?
Division 2. I hop on there with Kiefer.
Kiefer's a man.
Getting it in if y'all caught that stream, and then I think that was it. And then still playing Mario Party. So,
oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Bring that the Switch flavor over here.
Yeah, with the Switch, man.
I was at Best Buy today. I saw a Switch, man. It looks great. I was like, man, I gotta pick that up. But if they ever exist in the wild, most things go like hotcakes, man. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Those things go like hotcakes, man. That's crazy. What I've been playing, man, I've been on that Series X, man. I know I'll go into that later. So, I mean, being that it's $500, I gotta really push it through the paces. So I've been playing Control, which is really cool. It's a good little story. It's kind of like a ship in the bottle though type, because I'm only in one place. I don't know why. You're in a bureau for a while. I guess that's where it is. I want to go in the open world, but I'll do a full, like a full breakdown when I finish it. But I've been playing that, Warframe, Destiny 2, Borderlands 3. So I definitely been putting in some gaming. Yeah, definitely putting in some gaming, man. Oh, the Gaming Advocate says Mario Party. Okay. We got fans in here. We cover all bases on here, man. The Waypoint, we cover all bases. We pretty much play all the systems. Yep. Let's check out. Once new 10 will reach the second dream, it's a wrap. Okay. I see. I've heard about that. I've actually heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second dream. Yeah, it's crazy.
You got to get to the star chart, and a couple of the quests. You're gonna be hooked after that. But.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. So our main topic, though, I'll just give that a little preview. We're gonna talk about Outriders, and it's been sending ripples, man. I've got so much stuff. I don't want to even show everybody screenshot, but man, I've posted in the Google Stadia official on Facebook. I posted in my Discord where people are buying it. Very contentious where people are gonna get it, especially with the SG&E shutdown. So a lot of people are on the edge of where they're gonna purchase things. Let's just be honest in the Stadia community. That's why we do this podcast, so we can get those honest answers. You know, people can beat themselves, but yeah, and you know, Facebook is like that. It's the real person. So yeah, people are pretty honest. But before JD's gonna do a rundown of some news.
Right. Yeah. So we basically got Nintendo Direct. You know, they came out swinging recently, and we can go through some of that gameplay, but or the footage that they showed. But yeah, they ran through a whole gauntlet of games. That Ninja Gaiden, you know, Apex Legend, Mario Golf. You got Tales from the Borderlands, Monster Hunter Rise. You got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. You know, you got some people coming through. You know, Fall Guys coming to Nintendo and Xbox.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Nintendo's just really on the move for their direct.
Cool. And they got some more Zelda in there too, right?
Yeah, they got the Zelda Skyward Sword. So people that like that game, you know, they updated that. You know, with new controls with the Switch controllers. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably cop that.
Right. And there's a lot of remakes too.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything groundbreaking, but anybody, I know if there's people in the chat. Some people follow Nintendo. That's one thing I really want to get back in. That was like the birth of my gaming life is really Nintendo. You know, Metro Prime. Oh my god, what?
Yeah,
that's one of my top 10. Man. Top 10 for me. That series, yeah, top 10 for me.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, they were supposed to bring talk about that, but they didn't talk about that on this one.
I feel like when they come out with it, it's gonna be amazing, because they every year they don't talk about it. Like every single year, man. Like literally every single year you're expecting them. It's like waiting for Half-Life 3. We're all still waiting, you know. That's like my number one game to come back. But yeah, they got a few stuff. Splatoon.
Splatoon 3.
Have you play that?
I have not. But every time I go to buy it, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I've played it. I never owned it, but I've played it.
I don't know. I just feel like I try to play like first person shooters on the Switch, and I just feel like it's not the controller is not meant for that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I definitely feel you.
But I got a pro controller for the chat. For the chat gets on me. Like I do have a pro controller, but
okay.
I just don't.
I see.
Yeah. And then they got the Star Wars Hunters up in there.
Star Wars.
That looks dope. So that's like a free to play multi.
I definitely saw that.
Massive multiplayer.
I definitely saw that. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Let me get caught up with the chat real quick. We got a Rhino fan. I main Rhino. Yeah, one of my mains. Yep.
Yeah, it's sick, man. Sick.
Oh, Bibbidi, man, you gotta join up in the Discord, man. We talk some Warframe. He doesn't know the second dream. It's real. I think I'm almost to that point.
Bibbidi, what do you play on?
He's on Stadia. I don't know if he has something else though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
All right.
And the series at Microsoft did some interesting things. Yeah. We're gonna touch on some of the stuff Microsoft is doing. All this affects Stadia, even the them buying Bethesda. We're about to touch on that. What that did. You know, we're just teasing y'all right now, man. We're about to open the floodgates. Oh, only Nintendo. Guess what? See, on here we bring up everything. We don't hide chats.
And they charge outrageous prices, like $60 for a remake of Zelda. Like, so man, that's old.
Yeah, that's
they can do it though, man. That's the thing about Nintendo. Like, they are who they are. They'll never be anybody different, and that's what I respect about it.
Never.
You might not like it, but that's Nintendo. They've been able to survive in their own little ecosystem, their own little niche. And it's like, that's something that these other companies, man, should model. Like, just be who you are. You have a massive player base, just stick with it. Don't try to be Xbox.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's working out. definitely working out for them. I think a lot of people are setting their ways, and one of the things I talked about on Chase's podcast was about brand loyalty and how important that is, especially in Generation Y coming up next. So we might say like cloud gaming is great. Like, man, I'm telling you, no downloads. It's so hard when I see a download bar. It's like I want to run. I'm like, I'm so spoiled by Stadia. But some people, they'll still use the console because brand loyalty, or they, as long as they trust the company. That's huge. Google got it. You got to hear that, man. We got a lot of Nintendo fans out there. Chariot Man covers Nintendo. Anybody really looking for Nintendo coverage? He does a great job at that. Yeah, Pleasant Trees.
Okay. Me and Cherry Man got to hook up, man. We're gonna do a stream. Nintendo's stream coming soon.
Yeah. I would watch that, man. I think that's what we need, more streamers. We would really get into that. All right. So, and then let's go to the small topics real quick. Y'all see what the Xbox got a headphones coming out?
Yeah. Looks hot, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm thinking about it, but I already got an Astros.
Yeah.
I already got. Hold on. I
didn't get y'all pre-orders in.
I know it's probably gonna go quick. I didn't pre-order.
Don't say that, JD. Yo, listen, man. A quick story. I missed getting the Series X by minutes. Seriously.
Oh, today?
No. The other day.
Oh, the other day.
Yeah,
okay,
I was refreshing, just about to add it to my cart, and I just missed it. Yeah, but
just missed it. Got to keep refreshing it, man. I just got it.
Yeah.
Cloud gaming. Oh, there's some issues. Yeah, we're about to talk. Yo, what are those issues for you, Chariot, man? We don't shy away from nothing here, man. So I'll just put that Xbox in that background. But I'm just running through the small topics. Man, this one, I might have to do another podcast. The Xbox X, the web browser. The preview's coming up. But I didn't really want to do a video until it's out. Excuse me. This is, I honestly, safe to say this is next week's topic. Yeah. Honestly. I really feel like this. I don't know, man. It's scary. Scary time out there for Stadia. Let's just be honest, man. I saw it. I saw some of it. I'll show some of the where is it? I have some of that. I have some of that gameplay. What do y'all think? While I'm finding that, what do y'all think about that?
Go ahead, JD.
I'm playing xCloud, you know what I'm saying, on the PC and all that stuff, man. And it's just like I'm still getting hangups, having some controller issues with that. So it's not a seamless process like with the Stadia tech. You know what I mean? With the Stadia tech, just in the browser and I'm good to go. With xCloud, with the apps on the Android and the apps through the Game Pass Ultimate, like it's a lot of hoops for me. But if they can nail that on the browser and just have that as clean as Stadia, Stadia has something to look out for.
Yeah, that's it in the background, y'all. That's definitely gonna be, but I don't really want to tackle this until it's in at least a preview. But man, Xbox is a juggernaut, and for them to be on the browser like that, I don't know. That's definitely. You like the 80s, the 90s music? Yes, sir, Chariot. I got it from your channel. I love this vibe, his intro. But yeah, bro, look at that Halo on the browser. It's definitely something to be reckoned with. But hey, competition, man. I don't mind competition because, you got. Oops, sorry. You got the heads at Google. Oops, my fault. You got the heads at Google are like, man, what are we gonna do next? Maybe Stadia Pro is gonna be even better. So you never know, man. You just never know. Just never know, man. So that's a little one, but that's gonna be huge. And what about the FP? Oh, what you gotta say, Jay?
Yeah, no. It's a big step. We'll touch more about it next week, but man, it's to me, it looks to be a game changer, because if Microsoft can get it somewhat right, because Stadia is not perfect, let's face it, a lot of hiccups, lot of connection issues for a lot of folks. You know, I've had a terrible time of it with my internet service provider, you know, at times. So if they can come close, man, it's probably a wrap. Probably a wrap, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
you just, to play Halo on your browser, come on, man. That's...
It is old blades. I'll preface that. It is like the Xbox One S blades. They saying they will upgrade to Series X blades by next year. But I mean, it's still, yeah, it's still pretty good. It still fulfills that dream of cloud gaming. You know, so when it gets in people's hands, we'll see. Because if it's choppy, if it's the same thing, I'll always stick to Stadia. Because right now, Stadia is my go-to mobile platform. If I'm upstairs, if I'm away from my gaming area, Stadia, I can just check in. It's great. But yeah, XCloud is good competition. Maybe when that drops, maybe Gen 2 blades, 2.0 blades drop for Stadia. That would be smart. Time that. So imagine like our blades, the Stadia blades are like 120 FPS on mobile. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's competition. So we can only hope this breeds competition, not stagnation, you know?
Right.
What's the JXR saying? Xbox will catch up to Stadia's tech before Stadia catches up to Xbox games library. Maybe. But they do have to sell consoles, so I think there's a fine line with them going all in with cloud. That's why I never trusted xCloud in the beginning, because they got to sell $500 consoles. So they're slowing their blades. They could change the blades right now. I don't know why why would they even work on Xbox One blades for future things.
But they're really focused. I mean, Microsoft is not really, it's not really a thing, you know, they're not really focused on. Yes, they are trying to sell consoles, but they're trying to get you to buy their subscription. They're trying to get you to buy in so that, you know, Game Pass Ultimate, that's what they want to sell. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not the physical console sales, because, you know, I don't know what they're, you know, really making off of that. It's substantial, but what they want is to have everyone subscribe, just like Netflix, you know?
Yep.
And I think that's the route that a lot of these gaming companies or these game developers, you know, are routing towards, you know, to have the console, but the subscription service, you're tied in. You have the games, you can play anywhere, you know. And I think Stadia is gonna have a really difficult time trying to match that.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely something that they have to reckon with. I think they still can, if they really come out with just be more transparent with the community. I like how Xbox is just stringing together stuff. xCloud is coming, and then they got FPS boost. What do you guys think about that? Older games are gonna have FPS boost. And I read an article the other day, they're saying that's really good for the consumer to know that your games are always gonna get better. It's really Stadia's playbook, because, you know, Stadia from the beginning is just one thing. It's Stadia 1.0 really forever. It's just in the cloud. So what do you think? They're kind of pulling from the Microsoft playbook, but because they have a bigger platform, it's going to seem new. I think that's the biggest thing with say. What do you think about that, JD? The FPS boost. Is that something maybe, because you're thinking about a console, would you think about getting a new console for older games will look better or something?
I don't really buy new consoles for older games, but I appreciate any improvement they make to those games.
Sir. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know,
yes, sir,
but yeah, it's not a thing for me. Like, but I like the service, like customer service support. That's basically what it is to me. Like, you're serving your customers and that want to play those old games, and you're able to bring that to them to update it. Right. So I think the consumer wins at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, cool.
Yeah.
Chariot is saying he's still gonna stick with it. He's gonna be patient, and I think that's true. Yeah, you got to be patient with the new tech like this. I definitely agree. But does patience, Chariot, I got a question in chat too. Does the patience carry over for your wallet? Will you invest in the platform with that patience? Because it's different. I can be patient just sitting here chilling. But when I'm invested and there's money, y'all chop it up. Let me know. Dre, what do you think?
It's a no, man. It's a no. You know, to me, like, you know, like you said, I'll be patient, you know, to a point. But, you know, if somebody's coming out the corner with something better, like I have literally no loyalties to any company. Period.
Come on, let's do it.
I'll
Keep it
sell my
real.
Xbox tomorrow if there's like a brand new system that's better, you know. But I
You got a
value
PS5.
my time.
You got the PS5.
PS, come on now. I'm not starting that battle PS5.
Trust me. No loyalties, bro.
I
No
don't like the
loyalty.
UI, but yeah, I see what
I'll
you're
jump on
saying.
that bandwagon with you, JD. Seriously,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's all about making me happy. That's it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. For me, yeah, there is somewhat of a loyalty. The thing is, for me, I love the community. But hey, man, I could bring the community with me to Xbox. No, so I just play. I just play it. I just play it. I know people gonna
Well,
tag this, put
You
this
know
on
it's
Reddit. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. There is a thing. No, I love playing with the people on Stadia. It is, and my experience hasn't been bad. I can only quote my experience. It's been really good. I don't have a problem on the CCU. Yeah, but you know, everybody has those hiccups. I saw a post today. I sent it to you, Jay. Someone had a great experience, and then now they don't. So that can be frustrating as a user. Things just to change for no reason, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, they're still doing a great job. But yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
I mean, people want their games to run like the PC, right? So they want like Stadia. Oh, it should be closer to PC or Xbox, PlayStation. It should be closer to like the PC. You know what I mean? But well, PC got issues. Like, you know, it has a lot of issues. You're messing with the UI, you're messing with graphics, performance. Like they have hiccups and issues. It's not always like buttery smooth just to boot up your PC and hop in the game.
Right,
And so
right.
the closer like the other platforms get to PC performance, we're going to have that. We're going to have the same issues.
Right. Okay. Bibbidi Bob says he's gonna be patient because he can't spend that much on consoles again, and that's an extremely valid point. Yeah, you gotta go what's more beneficial for you financially, because it is an investment. Because right now, I'm one of those people. I made an investment. I bought the Series X, but I'm not going around trying to justify that investment. You know, I'm doing it because my channel was always based on being a consumer first and foremost. What works for my family and me. Like if I say I need to sell this Xbox to pay a bill, I would. I don't care because it's more for my family what I'm doing. But I had it, and the funds were just available, and I was just waiting to just press click to buy it. But other than that, I was fine with Stadia. Oh, you know what? I could even give my Let me give. I'm gonna do an official video, but I'll give my little review. Because I'm using from a Stadia perspective user to using Series X. Like for me, the performance has been great, but it's because it just shows how good Stadia is. Because I'm not like whoa jumping so much, but the slider, the field of view has been great though on Xbox Series X. Like especially for PvP players, I would love for you to try it, Bibbidi. You might. It's gonna be tough when you're flying around that Crucible with the field of view. It's a great experience, man. It's very advantageous too, especially I think Bibbidi is a hunter main, and man, when you jump up, they can't see you. You can tell who's using a 1S. You can really tell because you jump up and they're lost. But other than that, I mean, I hate the downloads. That's a con, man. But because I was playing Borderlands with somebody last night, they're like, "Oh, I'll boost you. Just get the DLC." So I bought like one of the DLC, and I was ready to jump in. Like, oh, I'm ready. He's like, oh yeah, it's about like 9 gigs. So it was just such a buzzkill, because I was like, it's gonna be like 20 minutes or something to download. But just that whole console feel, just to get used to that. But other than that, when you're up and running, it's great. But I mean, it goes to show I'm more future proofing myself. Like I'm gonna get a 4K monitor. And you know, having that constant, you know, performance there, I guess. But it's honestly, only thing I'm gonna keep it for is really multiplayer, where I need a player base, things like that. But Stadia, I'm still gonna pick up that Sekiro type, Jedi Fallen Order. You know, still keeping my eye on XCloud, see what they do, but Stadia is still there, and that after me spending $500, I'm still decent, very much impressed with Stadia.
That's a interesting take you had there, Rick. Because like, I want Stadia for mostly multiplayer, and with PlayStation 5 for mostly single player. And I know that Xbox is their strong point is multiplayer games. So for you to say that you're going to stick to Stadia, try to stick with Stadia for multiplayer,
no, for single player.
Oh, for single player.
Yeah.
Stadia
sorry.
for single player.
I'm sorry if I said yeah. Okay, yeah. I like Stadia for single player because I don't care about any hiccups. For the most part, it's just and like Sekiro with the timing. Somebody had a video on Reddit. Extreme timing. It works perfectly. EA did a really good job. You know, I think they did a really good job on that. But so I have no problem. Chase is saying for my use case, Stadia is my primary for convenience. But right now, certain games are not there. I feel you on that. But I got fortunate because the main games I played were on Stadia, so I was fortunate. But I know what you mean because people ask me, is there Fall Guys? Is there Call of Duty? I don't play those games. But I do understand where people come from. 120 FPS Rogue Company and Siege. Oh, okay, yeah. And Chase does the Rogue Company playthrough a lot, yeah. So yeah, I feel you on that. It's hard to go back. Wow, thanks for being honest, man. Chase, you know Chase is big in the community, but he's always honest. He always says he keeps it a buck. Anybody what? Yeah. So that's true. Yeah, it is true. Some of the performance, yeah. Dre, you always talk about that.
It's for me, it's tough, man. It's
One
really
second,
tough.
Dre. Can you give them the specs of your computer and then finish your point? I want y'all to know like what Dre is running, and then his comparison to Stadia. Tell us your specs.
No, I mean I have NVIDIA graphics card, 1660 Ti. I mean, not the best at all, but I got 32 gigs of RAM. I got, 1 terabyte SSD and another 500 gig SSD. So I don't have much issues playing things. But gaming was saying, it's hard to go back, man. Seriously, like I'm playing Destiny. 120 frames solid, okay? 105 field of view. It's hard to go back to constant stutters. And like I said, my experience is not your experience, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know what your connection is, but for me, Rick Tone will tell you, listen, man, when you get that dreaded, your game might stop or, I got a stutter. Oh, I got some slowdown. Hold on a second there.
It's tough.
Hold on. To me, I'm done with it. I'm done. It's gotta work. It's gotta work. Seriously, I don't care what anybody says. It's gotta work, man. It's gotta work. I've been a pro member for a minute. It's really difficult for me to be like, I'm gonna take a lesser experience. Having played console for, start to play console a little bit, man. It's really hard to drag me back to Stadia. I will though. I will play. I'll raid and I'll do some stuff like that. But
right.
Not on a daily basis. That's for sure.
I see. Yeah. And to let people know, because maybe some people for the first time, Dre doesn't have a channel. He's not a content creator, so that's why I like to have his voice there. Because to being a content creator, you can get a little, your opinion sway. To be honest, because I know some people. I've talked to Grace. We've talked back and forth about stuff. Grace is one of the community managers for Stadia, so it's like I might get tainted a little because I'm like, I don't want to like offend, but that's why I have Dre in here, so we can get some honesty here. When I'm ready to pull back, he's a consumer. It's like, no, it doesn't work or something like that. So that was a good take. I always like to, because a lot of people, what you're saying, I see it represented, man. I'm in the trenches, man. I play. I actually play on the system a lot, so I hear those complaints. Yep. I definitely hear that. Oh, hey, Meg. Hey, whoa, Megatron X is in here. Whoa, okay, we made it. Megatron's a great streamer. Everybody's probably subscribed, but definitely check out her channel, man. I'm talking 24-hour streamers, man. When I'm like nodding off after 1.5, I'm like, Meg's doing 24 hours. Wow, she's a beast, man. Great.
Definitely.
All right, so we're at the halfway, man. Let's hit the main topics. What do y'all think, man? Outriders. Let's talk about what we think about before we talk about the Stadia component. We're gonna start with JD and then go to Dre. What do you think about Outriders?
Man, it looks dope, man. That crossplay. Ooh, man. They're doing it right. You know, they're taking advantage of what people expect for this generation of gaming, which is crossplay. Everybody's been begging for it, and the fact that they're ready to go all in for every system and give everybody a chance to try out the demo, and that's going to be in the beta. Man, that's man, I applaud them for that.
Right. Yeah, I got it running in the background, man. Looks cool, man. What do you think, Dre? What do you think about Outriders?
You know, I haven't been following it, you know, the last several months, but lately, you know, with all the hype, you know, because of the demo, man, I'm really excited to see what they have to offer. It's sort of like a Division meets Destiny kind of thing. A lot of abilities, a lot of cool weapons, and to me, what they did with delaying the game, you know, in order to get people's feedback, I was sold right then and there. I was like, you know, what a breath of fresh air to have a company that said, you know what, let's show you first, okay? You must be super confident in your game to be like, we're gonna delay it. We're gonna have a demo for everyone to play, no exclusives. Everyone can play it. You're gonna be able to migrate your character all the way over. You know, to me, I'm really excited, and I have high hopes, man. I haven't felt this high about a game since, you know, Anthem. So, but,
I know.
You know, knock on wood.
Man, I tell you what, man, those are great takes, man. Hey, y'all leave a like if y'all think Dre should start a channel, man. Some content, man.
Sure. Do a poll, man. Do a poll, maybe.
For real. But yeah, hey, you made some great points. I just think, and JD said some things too, they're basically doing everything right. They're taking all the missteps. They're like, make it crossplay, make it cross save, just, you know, give it third person. Don't make it a live service. Put the entire game in. If you play it, you finish it in a week. You finish it in a week. You know, everybody else can play and help each other. I think they got something here, and the gameplay speaks for itself. And y'all check my channel, man. I did an impression of this, or talking about the demo and all that. I got a lot of views on that video. But I'm telling you, I'm excited. It's something new. Like, come on, in the looter shooter space, I've been playing some of the same games, man. And it's just, I'm looking for something new. That's it, literally. You know, the only thing I've heard about this is they're saying that the it's not super graphically intense, but there's great graphic games and there's no content. So I'll kind of take, you know, an older gen, because it looks kind of like a Gears of War type. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I just want something new. We can all play together. It's the first game that I think is the first game, except Power Rangers. I don't know if no disrespect if you played a Power Rangers game. I forgot what it's called, but it's like crossplay with everything, which is crazy. But that's the future, you know. So I like that. It keeps us all, because in the Discord we all play other things, and now it's one game we can just root for. I think my final thought is like, I'm rooting for Outriders. I'm rooting for it. I don't have that love there like Anthem because of the flying robots, but I'm rooting for it. I want this to be a 10-year project because I think they get it. They get all the missteps. They get it. Yeah. Chat, y'all excited about Outriders? It's one of those things, you know. It's one of those games. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's talking about Rogue Company. Yeah, we gotta get that Rogue Company. I might try that. I've seen people really into that. Let's get caught up with that chat real quick. Oh, Cade. Hey, Cade, I thought you died. Cade's back, guys. What's up, brother? Oh, welcome. You never know who you get. I true story. I did a Doom Eternal stream, and then the Doom guy showed up on the stream. It was like Doom guy. Yeah, it was like what? Yeah. A lot of people out there, man. There's definitely a lot of people out there. I don't think. Oh, that's a good question though. I don't think Outriders would kill Destiny. I think Destiny 2 would kill itself by being old and stale.
Yeah. 2 words.
That's it. That's it. Short and simple, man. Bibbidi said no.
Yeah.
Bibbidi likes Destiny though. But I don't think it will. No, it would only kill itself. And if those PvP people that are in Destiny, those creatures that just use Fellwinter's Lie all the time, they're never going anywhere, man. They'll play it even if the matchmaking's an hour. They'll get some coffee and sit there and wait to destroy someone in the lobby. That's it. They're never gonna leave. Oh, it's cool. Cade came through. Probably won't. I just want to hear their opinion. Okay, yeah. Hey, all thoughts are welcome here.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. Cough, Anthem. Meg. I know we love Anthem though.
Bungie is working on, like I said before in the previous one, like they're working on their next IP. We just saw the article where they hired another studio to help work on that, and they moving resources around. So we know that Destiny is getting ready to end. So Destiny is gonna drop off as far as like what Bungie is gonna do with that. We're coming to the end of that ride. So anything could happen.
I didn't really take it like that, JD. I think, the way I read it was they're expanding globally. They're, expanding their studios. They're gonna do new projects. Maybe a movie, maybe a TV series, something like that. Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy, they're going to another project. So someone else is gonna be assigned to be the director of Destiny. Ooh. So I don't think it's gonna look much different. But Destiny to me is going to be sort of like how Halo is a brand, okay? Where you can have movies, you can have TV shows, comic books. They want to expand the world of Destiny. So I don't think Destiny is going away. I think the blueprint is there for them to make a steady game. The player base will really always be there, you know?
Right.
Right now at this stage, what is it? 6-7 years in the franchise, they're not going anywhere. It's like a Final Fantasy kind of thing. They're always going to have their players. We're always going to compete, but we always go back.
Yeah.
For me, I took it like they're in cruise control. I don't expect any great, I would say, innovative content. I do not expect that. I think it's going to be samey, cruise control button, going down the highway in the Tesla. With with the robot driving. That's what Destiny 2 is gonna be. It's gonna be some good stuff, but they're focusing on other stuff. So, but with the Outriders thing, they're saying it could take players. Meg is saying she's hoping that they just learned from Div 2 and Destiny 2 and all that. I do see them. Look at those weapons, man. I think they learned from it. They got ordinary weapons too, but they're exotics or whatever they're calling it. Just look at this guy in the background. It's a living thing. Like, this is what you do. Hopefully the chase is there, that you're like, oh, you have a direct path to loot, which would be great. But I think they got something there, man. They say no looter shooters coexist. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, and time is tell. We want more looter shooters, to be honest. They put pressure on each other when there's no pressure. Remember when Destiny 2 like lulls? No pressure. Yeah, it sucks for everybody. Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be nice streaming on the screen you want. If you invest in a console, I want to play with friends that can't afford a console. I don't want consoles to just destroy that. So I'm hoping. My main takeaway with Outriders, I just want them to really do good, so other games do good. Because Borderlands, man, I bought it on Xbox, right? And it's like I can't transfer none of my stuff. That's a huge letdown, man. Huge. I hate that. I'm still gonna wait on this one. Oh, you're gonna wait. Oh yeah. So Chase has some reservations for Outriders. There's nothing there. Even with the gameplay, Chase. So he has some reservations. So that's cool. That's honest, yeah. He thinks JX. Okay, y'all don't know these weapons. If you do, he's saying the Wither Horde. My play style is somewhat like tough. It's to battle Fellwinters and these sliding shotgunners. You use it, right, Rich? Rich was at my house. My brother Dre was at my house. He used it with. It's not that easy. You don't just throw it and people die.
There's a certain skill to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a Fellwinters map you across the map kind of crutch.
And he said a sidearm. Sidearms, you really got to get close. It's a skill. You got to get headshots. There's no body shots there. But that we could talk about that, man. Oh, he's saying, whoa, let's receipt this. Facestroke is saying Destiny 2 has 2 more years.
He's out of his mind.
Hey, thank y'all. 10 people watching, man. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
He's saying they got 2.
Hey.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Not about cross. Yeah, it's cross save that I want, man. I've invested a lot. Oh, man, I invested a lot. But
they gotta work on that.
Yeah, they really gotta work on that, man. I bought so much stuff on Stadia. Let me just use it. But even if they had a discount, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Victor, what's up? Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Right now, we're at the midway point with Outriders. Let's get to the part. Where are you guys going to play it? This brought up a lot of contention. And I have explicit consent from Hell Monkey. He streams PC, but he's also a Stadia streamer. He's saying he's not getting on Stadia. He's saying he was tricked by the community, that the performance was going to be good. Hey, this is Waypoint, y'all. We're not holding back here. This is Waypoint. So he's saying, let me put on the trap music, man. We need a heavy hit in here. This is about to get heavy. Where will you be playing Outriders? I'll be honest in the chat.
Oh man.
JD, where you gonna be playing it?
I'm double dipping.
Okay.
Stadia and PlayStation 5. Got the double dip going.
Wait. You got the PS5?
No, when I get it.
Oh, when you get it. Okay. You waiting for the click?
Yeah.
Okay, click. Okay.
Yeah, wait for that.
Okay.
But I'll do the demo on PS4 right now. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. You can also drop with a demo. Well, it's demo. Okay. Anyone not knowing, the demo is not on Stadia. It's on every other platform except the Epic Games Store and Stadia.
Yeah.
Don't really know why, per se, because demos work great on Stadia. But I don't know. So Bibbidi is saying it's going on Stadia. Real quick, Victor says he's not getting it. I love the various thoughts right here. That's really cool. And Chase says if he get it Stadia, great. These are just varying. No answer has been the same. That's why I love this podcast. No answer is the same. Oh man, this is a tough. Oh come on, Meg. Meg will be getting it on Stadia. But she streams so well on Stadia. Like, I want her to get on Stadia because she's a good ambassador. Yeah. She shows how it works, and she's gonna like take her time. I want her to, as a fan, I want her to get on Stadia. But okay, Dre, where will you be getting Outriders?
I would say because it's cross play, cross save. Because you're on Xbox. I'm assuming you're gonna get on Xbox, or at least the demo. So I'll start out, the demo on Xbox, and then I'll matriculate my way up to PC. I want the best experience, and that's for me. I'm not trying to be an elitist. That's just for me. PC. I'm not. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not buying another game on Stadia. Unless something changes. But for me,
oh man,
why not? Why not? If I had a PS5. And that's, the best thing I had, I would get it on PS5, So I think, to each his own. I respect that, but, I'll see y'all on PC.
Good. Hey, that's your, that's why I have to bring in the trap music for this one. But, it's a tough one, man. It is a heavy hitter.
Come on, man. I want to hear this.
Let me see. Let me gear up to mine. If it's optimized for Series X, is it optimized for Stadia? I think Facebook is trying to be a little cheeky with that one. She also Meg's in the GFN. Yeah, that makes sense. Keep it cloudy, you know. Yeah, y'all make that trend, man, and put my name on that. Keep that. Keeping it cloudy.
Keep it cloudy.
All right. Hey. Listen, y'all know I have a consumer-based channel. I don't have Stadia in my name. I play most of my games on Stadia, but I did make a considerable investment in the Series X, and I like to make content. I even have a video coming out tomorrow, like a kid's toy I bought for my son. I like to do product reviews too and all of that. So, you know, but for me, I heard about Stream Connect, and we can touch on that. Stream Connect's a great feature where you can see your opponent, your teammates, and that's gonna be great for a tactical game like this. But I'm still up in the air. But I'm leaning towards a Series X because of the optimization. Because I'm thinking it, who knows? Because this game is not so intense with graphics. I wouldn't be surprised to see 120 FPS. And I'm looking into monitors right now. And I just want to be able to have that experience, that consistent experience, player base, and with crossplay being there. I am leaning to the Series X. I hope this is not gonna be I'm jumping ship. That's the biggest thing. When I got the Series X last week, I did a live stream. I got a lot of push or just questions. You done with Stadia now? It wasn't even like how you enjoying the Series X. It was like, you done with Stadia now? Are you leaving Stadia? Are you not gonna play Stadia anymore? Like, it's on the stream. I got tons of those questions. Discord, Facebook, everywhere. I'm leaning towards this game. Just Outriders, probably on the Series X. But I wouldn't be surprised if I double dip. I'll put it like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll put it like that. Oh, Meg says she hasn't decided. Oh, okay. Really? Okay. Dr. Spaceman, welcome, brother. We're talking about Outriders and how it relates to Stadia and all of that. You know,
double dip.
Outriders on Stadia for Stream Connect. Yeah, and that's where competition goes. Cause now I'm like, they're optimizing something for Stadia, so it is cool. I have to say, man. I don't know, but I think I'll be going with the Series X for this one, just cause that performance. But I might double dip. I know it's controversial, and right. People are gonna say this and that, but it's a life, you know.
Yeah.
What about Stream Connect, Dre? That's not enough to save it for you?
No. Come on.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Stream Connect is an awesome feature, but man.
Listen, it's nice to see a little box with somebody, whatever. Okay. I mean, it's nice in Division, but I'm not going to go crazy for that. That's, whatever. As far as you, man, listen. I know you said you're leaning in a certain direction, but listen, man, at the end of the day, we can all play with each other, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's cross play, bro.
Cross play.
Yeah.
No worries, man.
Yo, tweet this out to the devs, man.
We playing everywhere.
Yeah. I really give it up to them, man. The developers. I really give it up to them. Really do, man. Yeah. For doing that. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate.
So won't Destiny be the second game once they have crossplay to have crossplay?
Well, probably third. Power Rangers. Come on, man. Power Rangers, man.
Oh yeah, Power Rangers.
Yeah. But Destiny,
I'll play that too.
Of notable games, yeah, it's gonna be from my knowledge. I don't know if something else, but yeah, to be everything. So that's gonna be great to integrate all the worlds. We can all. I think honestly, that's the future of gaming. That we're not gonna have these console war conversations. It's gonna be like, oh, I just like Stream Connect. I'm going to Stadia. Someone says, oh, I like 120 FPS. I already had a Series X. I'm playing here, and we all get along. That's my main thing with this channel. That's like a big thing about any content I do. I don't want it to be divisive at all. It's always the main thing. All I talk about is what we have in common. I never talk about differences. You'll never hear that on this channel. It's always something positive. We like games. We might like a blue game, you like a red game. You know, that's it. That's the only maybe different, but simple things like that. But other than that, you know, we all want to play together. We all want it to be to work out. You know, that's why I changed the music. The flow is back to upbeat. But I know I hear about this. Someone's gonna blurb and say, "Yep, people jumping off." But you know, it's just one of those things.
Too much tribalism, man. Too much not to get too negative, but too much tribalism. From an outsider looking in, bro, it's just
What do you mean?
Play where we want to play.
Yeah, play we want to play. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Spaceman says he's gonna skip it. Wow, we have a lot of varying opinions. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean no in-game mics? I'm not sure what you mean, Chase. You mean like chat features? Oh, in-game mics when we're playing. Oh, that's a good a good question. Like when you're playing with Xbox, I think it is in-game. Cause I've spoke in Division 2. I played on Stadia. I've spoken to PC players, no problem. But yeah, I don't know how PlayStation is though with opening their voice chat. I know they're very particular. A lot of things need to be answered because
you can because PlayStation with Call of Duty, like I play with people on PC and stuff. They got the voice chat open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In regards to crossplay, okay, yeah. I know Discord. Yeah, I like Discord nowadays too. But the chat, I gotta say, the chat is pretty good. With Xbox, yeah, it's pretty good on Xbox. Everything needs to be crossplay.
So Dre, yeah. So you don't travel? Do you do a lot of traveling?
Not really. Well, not anymore. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was asking because, like, so for Outriders, right? So you're talking about like you're not touching Stadia. So if you travel, you're just gonna use like X Cloud.
Or my laptop.
So you're gonna play it on. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, like I said, it's flexible. I have a laptop that can play it, you know, whether it be xCloud or just natively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the good thing is that I don't need a crazy connection like when you're on PC. Like I can play Destiny, even PvP, with a hotel connection. You know, so you know that's one of the things that I like about just having the game and not having to essentially stream it from another location. So I love that about it.
Okay. Oh, Chase is saying Outriders might not have in-game chat. That would be a first. I would have.
I don't know.
Somebody had double fact check that, as they would say. Cause
they said something on Twitter about that. I gotta look at that real quick.
Oh, you also heard that? Okay.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, I guess maybe that would be less burden on them. I mean, at the end of the day, you just do Discord. I did see something where they have LFGs already set up through their Discord. I saw that. I saw that set up, but I'm not sure. But that would I'm sure it's something that they could like develop later. But yeah, that's an easy workaround for the most part. If anything keeps the game running smoother, keeps the game running great, I'm all for it in my opinion. But I have to like double check that. I'll definitely have to double check that. But yeah, so I mean, if I had to do a poll, I would say it's 50-50 on where people are buying it. I think subconsciously it has a lot to do with the SG&E shutdown. And what do you guys think about the news with SG&E shutting down? In part, it's a Kotaku article. In part to do with Microsoft buying Bethesda. I know Chase is great with these topics. You know, what do you guys think about that? That basically it just looks like Stadia was like, we're not even gonna fight. We're just okay. They got Bethesda. We gotta just move on. If it means moving on to something and bolstering another part. But what do you guys think? What do you think, Dre?
You know, like maybe a smart move. Maybe they, you know, they know themselves. They know, hey, listen, we're not gonna fight this. Let's just be, you know, let's just be ourselves in this little box and see, you know, see where it goes. Little disappointing that you know they couldn't put up more of a fight, and it was just like, hey, man, it's a wrap.
Right.
It kind of showed you their sort of maybe lack of commitment to really innovate and to you know to really push um, you know push the needle. You know what I mean? So
Agreed.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. You know, I think I was expecting something really big from Stadia. I mean, I was all in. I wasn't just. I mean, that's all I played. That's all. And I thought, man, something innovative, something really good. And it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It just means that for me as a consumer, it's a bit of a sting,
Right.
especially with how they let go. You know, they were like, hey man, you know, studio's doing great. You guys are doing great, and then see you later. A week later. I mean, that's was a bit disgusting. So
Ooh, it's gonna get heavy again, guys. Wow, it's gonna get heavy again. But just before we get into the shutdown part and the human part in this, what do you think, JD, with Microsoft buying Bethesda impacting Stadia?
I really think that Microsoft, it shouldn't have affected it that much. That's my thoughts on that. Like they should have had a game plan and a vision and should have stuck with that. Like I said, anytime someone is able to throw you off your vision for what you have or what you're trying to do, then I feel like that's you're doing a disservice to yourself and to other people involved.
Right.
I just feel like Bethesda people buy up companies all the time. The fold people, Google does it all the time. Like they do that in their tech all the time, buying up other companies. Like they know that game of doing that. So I wouldn't see why this would be any different.
Right. I definitely agree. Yeah, I feel like if someone's gonna stop your vision so quickly, listen, that's why I love receipts. I made a video months back saying that Stadia should buy Ubisoft. You know, just for example. I didn't give a number or anything like that. But I'm like, nobody's holding punches, man. And I got a lot of pushback. People saying, oh, yeah, you know what, we want everyone to play here. Microsoft ain't holding punches. They're going at it. They're trying to throw Game Pass at you. Even if you don't got an Xbox, you might just buy Game Pass. You might just be like, yeah, I got it, just to be in the conversation. They're making it such an appealing proposition. And I think Stadia needs that attitude. Like, we going hard, man. We all know, like, I don't know where everybody grew up, but we all know that guy in the neighborhood that's grinding. Like, you're up 9 o'clock, taking your time. He's up 6 a.m. You hear him or her starting their car. They're gone, and they don't come back. But, you know, a couple years later, they're buying that nice house in the burbs, man. You got to grind, and I don't think they have that grinder over there, or that person is not allowed to talk or be in position. But there is, yeah, it was disheartening. And with the human part, though, man, we're all humans here, right? No AIs right now. Even though I see people using robots to feed themselves, all kind of crazy stuff going on in the world. If it's real or not, say they're shutting down their first party to make Bethesda like purchase with Ubisoft. Okay. I mean, who knows? Like to purchase with Ubisoft. What do you mean by that? You mean that they're shutting down their service to buy something bigger? If they do that, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. But who knows? I put the article in there too. But what about the human side though? That Phil Harrison, I forgot the timetable, but he spoke with them. Great job. Like, imagine I'm like, Dre, man, we had a great podcast, JD. Oh man. And then next week I'm like, hey guys, you know, it's over, I'm shutting down my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It would just be like, wait, what? At least give the inkling, like, hey man, things are rough at home, I sold my computer, like, you know what I'm saying? But he immediately turned it around, and Dre spoke about this with me. Give him your point, Dre. Why you think he did that cutthroat move?
you know, I think a lot of it has to do with, them not wanting to stir up the shareholders, because if you sort of have an inkling, okay, yeah, we might shut it down. All of a sudden that gets out, stock prices might go down, especially with all the Robinhood stuff and the GameStop. So there's already like a sense that, somebody might do something. So I think it's a prudent business move. It's just shady.
Right.
I think this was all about money. I think that you don't just wake up you don't do that in a week. Okay. You don't decide we're going to shut down a studio in 1 week. This was in the works. Okay. And to me, it was a shady move. They wanted to keep them happy. They did not want anybody to know that anything was up. And that was that pat on the back by Phil. It's like, hey, you're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about it. And then next week, you're out of there. You show up to work, they're like, hey, we're letting you go, son. That's it.
Yeah.
Pack your bag. Like,
I'm
what?
telling you, man. Agent. Listen,
Yeah.
Man.
I thought we was having a pizza party on Friday. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. Agent 47, I told you. Phil Harrison, man. He came in, man. Took everybody out. Wow. What do you think about that, JD? The human side, man, because these developers and game people, they're all humans too. What do you think? Was that a good move? Are you cutthroat? Do you say it's all business? And I don't know. What do you think?
Man, I feel like that was the wrong move. And I feel like Phil Harrison, as many years as he's had in this gaming industry, that's why he was able to round up everybody so fast. He got that experience around him. You know what I mean? But you got to fight for your company. You got to fight for the vision. And I guess that's something that happened with Xbox, until Phil Spencer came in and started fighting with the heads over there to get them to see the vision of Xbox and how that can be a money maker. PlayStation did it. They turned around because Sony was bankrupt. They was going before the PS4. PS4 turned their whole situation around. So you have to fight for your vision and for that platform. And what he did was just inexcusable in my eyes. Like, you didn't fight. You just got everybody on board and say, hey, we're doing a little good. I'm getting a little bit of money. I'm getting paid, and I got my check and I'm out.
Wow.
I got my check and I'm out. I don't know what's going to happen with you guys. I don't know where you guys are going to go, but I got mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.
Right. Yeah. That's a great point, man. So we're all on the same page, human side, because we've all had jobs, whether we've left the job or got fired or something. But it's a tough thing, man, and the way the economy is. And I'll let people know real quick, the way Google is set up, it's not like they can just throw them somewhere else as a game developer. Google, their hiring processes to get individuals that can do multiple things. And game design is pretty specific. It'll be like Dre's a level guy, and then JD's a playtester. It's Google's talking over here. No, it's kind of hard to really get them other jobs. So we just pray that they get it together, and at least the people that are getting their pink slips can find good work somewhere else. And thanks, Chase. We really appreciate that, man. That's great coming from Chase, man. I really look up to Chase, MM2K, Stadia Revolution. I remember they were the first people I really watched in the community. So that's really good coming from Chase. And Bibbidi, just to go back in the chat a little bit, they were saying Bibbidi is very positive about it, which is cool. And, Bibbidi, don't worry about Facecirc sometimes. Facecirc gonna get you. He's gonna get you riled up, bro. Hey, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah. And Microsoft has shut down studios too. Mixer?
PlayStation done it.
Mixer? Anybody remember Mixer? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I don't take it as that. I just brought the human part, but I don't believe in the Google graveyard. It's a big company, and they got to allocate resources. They take what they learn from one thing and put it. So I'm not a big believer in that. It's not that, but I just look at the way you do things. That goes a long way. That's what I say. Yeah. I call him Agent 47, man. What a career he's had.
Yeah.
Not many he's accomplished. His bank account will tell you he's accomplished.
Yeah, he's solid.
But what's his defining accomplishment? He's been a part of a lot of sinking ships. But I'm not here to rag on one person. I would definitely wouldn't do that.
Drag him to the mud.
I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I would love for him to be on here and him to say his piece.
Where you at?
Phil, you're not busy. Come on, man. Yeah,
Drake got some words for you, man. He's
yeah. I would love to have Phil on here, man. We talk about it. But this is family friendly. I keep this. It's very family friendly. I like that people can have their kids around and watch this podcast. But so that's pretty much the gaming news of the week, and I think it was a good talk, man. I had a really good time tonight. It was a really good, entertaining talk. I love it. As much as I'm like a part of it, I'm like entertained, man. It's really good. We were supposed to have a guest this week, but it didn't work out. But going forward, it's gonna be like this. Very interactive. I can always pull people in. Every week I'm learning the software better. So there's times if someone wants to jump in, just hit me up. You guys follow me on Twitter. I know people are busy, so we're just doing this show a couple weeks so we can see everyone's like schedule. I know other people are doing stuff in the Stadia community. There's people in different time zones, but I will be reaching out. I see some content creators that stopped by tonight and just kind of making notes to see what works for who. And you don't have to stay on the whole time. If sometimes you come in for a topic, you dip out. It's all like we're all friends and we just go to each other's house like in middle school. This guy got the PS4, this guy got the Xbox, so we'd go to different friends' houses and things like that. That's what the podcast can be. But I hope everyone likes the style and the vibe. Definitely chill, but we definitely nothing's off the table. We talk about some hard things. Hopefully everyone feels good at the end of this. But what y'all got to say, JD, what's y'all last thoughts or any more thoughts? JD, Dre, any one of you guys?
I'll let Dre go.
Great show.
Oh, shoot. What's this in this?
One of the things that you have to agree with, Rick on is that the community in Stadia is fantastic. A lot of really good people. We've met a lot of really, really positive people. You got some bad apples, but whatever. Check them to the side. Doesn't matter. But good people, positive vibes. The people that come in the chat. Really, really good people. So, we just got to keep it going. You got to keep it moving, keep it going. And the way the landscape of gaming is going, everybody will be able to play with each other. And that's sort of, my biggest goal for gaming is that no matter where you play, we can all go on there, have a good time. Life is hard, folks. You know what I'm saying? But, being able to just jump in and, play a couple games of Crucible,
right.
Up some head,
Right.
It helps, man. It helps. So
does help.
Kudos to the community.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, man. The community is great. I love the Stadia community. Everybody's pretty open, pretty honest with their gaming and in general and stuff like that. And I feel like I said, Stadia is here. The tech is here, and it's no shame in jumping from one platform to the other platform, whatever suits you. We're going to have exclusives. There's going to be exclusive features, but the more they open up cross-play, the more they open up cross-progression, it gets easier to play with your friends regardless on what platform they are on, like Dre said. So,
Facebook, you can join the podcast. I would not say you're the bad apple. We want you on the podcast.
No, you good.
Yeah, we're not. I'm leaving that slot open. I'm just waiting for. Well, I know you got the power and stuff, but yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, we keep it 100, man. Yo, man, you gotta let us know that schedule, man. I need you on here one week.
Yeah, you gotta get on here. Get some of these folks on here. But yeah, I hope everybody found their way. As far as the people that got laid off, like from the Stadia group, and I hope they're able to make some great games.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I definitely agree. And then to see, we got that positive vibe even to end the show. So one of us put the article about a Twitch streamer, right, that got in trouble with his kids.
Yeah.
Explain that. I think Dre. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but
yeah.
The streamer got banned for, he was playing a certain game, got upset, raging, and took it out on, his 4-year-old son, screaming and yelling, threatening, stuff I could never even repeat. I mean, the lessons to be learned is, listen, don't take this too seriously, bro. This is gaming. This is not real life. If you're not having fun, step away from the game. And I think, we have a generation of gamers that some of them don't get that. I think the older crowd, like the ones that, the panel here and the ones in the chat,
right,
they can separate it. But a lot of these guys, they're trying to make it, quote unquote, and it's just spills over into personal. And, there has to be a barrier. So listen, man, keep it light, enjoy your gaming, and do it responsibly.
Right. I definitely agree. Yeah, I saw the story. Yeah, we just got to keep it light. That's why I like the podcast the way it is. Just an escape. This is all entertainment. You go through the day, you watch the news. Oh man, the news can just weigh you down. But it's good to just unwind and come here and, people bring their thoughts and they feel free. I feel like people feel free to bring their thoughts because I've seen other I watch a lot of podcasts and or like videos, and sometimes the chat is like one way. You cannot deviate. You can't say something. So I like this. I'm so shocked. Everyone gave a different answer, where they get in the game, what they think. So that's good. That shows that the community has varying views. That's something MM2K preaches a lot too. It's good to have varying opinions. It helps. It does help the community. It helps the platform. So yeah, appreciate that, man. Let me just finish up with the chat.
Yeah. Also, just get your priorities right. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking care of the kid, man. That's comes before gaming. Like, get your priorities in order.
Yeah. Stadia Mania, thanks for joining. I know it's late. I believe he's UK. Stadia Mania is the man. I always watch his streams with it's not FIFA. One of those sports games that's really in depth.
Football Manager?
Football Manager. Yeah. He's the man on that. Regardless of Stadia, yeah. But that's good. That's good, man. I know it's late. Thank you for joining. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna be this week's show, man. It's awesome. I got a lot of energy. Usually I have to work the next day. So
yeah,
I feel like, man, I could go another should I pull an audible? Should I pull an audible? If someone's trying to get up in here? Nah. I'll keep it to the hour. But I'm honestly just, building something, and then the guest stuff can work, but we want to just build something. But yeah, definitely, I love talking to the community. But we'll put that in together. I'm just trying to learn everybody's time zone and all that, man. But yeah, so this is going to be on Anchor. This is going to be on Spotify, Google Podcasts. I do have the podcast version. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you miss something. I'll listen to it the next day going to work. I re-listen to it, man. And it's like, whoa, okay. I didn't know we talked about that. So we've been getting some good feedback with the show. And yeah, it's cool. All right, where can we find you? Where can we find you guys? Dre, where can we find you?
It's Dre Power 5, like you see on the screen, Dre Power 5 on Twitter and Instagram.
Nice. Oh, and IG. Okay. On the gram.
Man. Hit me up, man. On
the gram. Okay. JD, where can we find you?
JD3MXP. You can find me on Twitter. JD3 on Stadia, and JD3MXP on PlayStation. And Game Pass, you can find me there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cool.
Sometimes. Cool, man. We all gonna be getting every system or something soon. Now we got the impetus to do that. All right, cool. You know me, man. I got the style, man. Twitter. Twitter, Ricktone87. Ricktone Gaming on IG. YouTube, obviously. I got new videos, Mortal Kombat trailer. And the Discord is in the description. I should show y'all with my MK trailer. Oh, what y'all think about Mortal Kombat? Let's just fun it out, like a real fun talk real quick. What you think about Mortal Kombat? Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, I saw it. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna let y'all see, man. This is my
Ready.
This is mine right here, man. I did the video. It's pretty cool. Y'all check that out, man. You know I got a pup. Hey, listen, all y'all content creators, man. Y'all drop y'all links, man. We know Phil Harrison watches this, man. Y'all drop y'all links, man. Cause I really appreciate everyone in the community. You know, but I just had to drop that though real quick. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this movie. I might even see it in the theaters, man. Might go back even in the theaters. Yeah. I might even.
You gonna risk it? You gonna risk it?
Risk what?
The COVID.
Yeah, it's a little flu, man. It's a little flu. Nah, I stay safe, man. I keep my distance. I'm not a huggy guy either, so I always keep my distance, man.
Yeah.
I stay out of trouble, man.
Was you gonna sit up in the movie theaters with your mask on like this for like 2 hours?
I'm eating, man. I be eating half the time in the theaters. Get some food. I'm already married. I'm not looking for nobody, so I can pig out in there. Yeah, great evening, guys. Have a great. Oh, thank Meg, man. We getting the heavy hitters, man. The heavy hitters in here. I really appreciate that. You know, I just had to put that because I was just thinking about this movie. All right, guys, y'all take it easy. Waypoint out. Go to. Oh, is anybody streaming tonight? Meg. If Meg is probably streaming tonight. Y'all check out Meg's channel. Y'all check out Chariot is doing something tonight. Yep. Y'all rated over there. All right, Waypoint out.